Just across I-25 from downtown Denver, the usual 76,000 fans have made their way to Philip Power Field at Mile High, the home of the Broncos. Tonight, the second of our two divisional games on this Saturday. It's our visitors and the Denver Broncos. So glad you have joined us. It's a divisional round matchup here in the playoffs. Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson, partner both these teams. The winner moves on to the AFC Championship game. This should be some battle. Off we go here in the divisional round. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. They're led by their man at quarterback out of the University of Florida. It's Anthony Richardson.
Winning in the wild card round, certainly an accomplishment that this team should be proud of. But, Mike, if he wants to take his team to the championship round next week, he's going to have to lead by example and play a mistake-free game against a team known for capitalizing on their opponent's mistakes. Yes, you have to be aggressive. You have to be willing to take some risks. But those risks have to be calculated, because if you get reckless against this group, you're going to be flying home. You're going to be getting ready for the offseason.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. He'll get this complete to Jerry Jeudy. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play. Putting one of their tight ends in motion left. Off the play fake, it's Richardson. Has his man, it's Samuel. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
One of the tight ends in motion right. Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. He's got a receiver, Alan Lazard. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9, and 3rd down coming up. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. Going deep downfield for Jeudy. And he's in. Jerry Jeudy for the touchdown. They find the end zone here on the opening drive, and Greg, they're able to do it in the air.
Mike, it makes you wonder, is this drive a sign of things to come? I mean, this secondary, they had their hands full there. Are we going to see it repeated throughout the rest of this game, or are they going to have some answers on defense?
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the visitors are out to a 7-0 lead here in this divisional playoff matchup. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here comes the Denver offense set to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the man from Ohio State, 6'3", Justin Fields.
After talking to him the other day, it seems like he's really embracing this moment, Mike. I mean, he said something along the lines of, playing with the pressure that comes with the playoffs is a privilege, and I couldn't agree more. Not everyone gets the opportunity to play on this stage. So when you have these types of moments, you really have to take advantage of them and just go for it. If the rest of the team can match that mindset, I think they got a good shot today to leave with a win.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Play action now for Fields. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Divine Diablo. And that just adds to the start for this one. They walk down the field to get the touchdown, and then the defense joins the offensive party, Greg. Each side has scored a touchdown early on.
Yeah, and you just can't draw up a worse start than this, Mike. I mean, not only to allow the opposing team to go down and score on their first drive, but then to follow it up with a pick six. You find yourself in a big hole here early. Do they have enough to dig their way out?
The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the visitors move out on top, 14-0. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Isaiah McKenzie now to return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Broncos offense back onto the field as you take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. Fields now to throw on 1st down. He'll get this complete. That's the tight end, Noah Gray.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Here's 3rd and 2.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
To throw is Fields. He's got a man. That's Nakua. Complete. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the 1st down as well.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And that'll be a pickup of 3. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. 2nd and 7. Off the play action, here's Fields. Unloads downfield, looking for Nakua. Christian Gonzalez, first rounder out of Oregon. Tight coverage there.
Here we go, Scott.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Motioning Tunyon, the tight end. They will run it over center with Swift. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Another run here. Another run by Swift. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. That's going to be caught by Gray.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play. And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. They're going to motion the tight end over here. On the ground, it's the rookie from UT. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on the big scramble. He's able to pick up the first down and keep the drive alive.
He gets it to Samuel, left side. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll come up on a second down and 8. They run with the third-year man. It's James Cook. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Give inside, it's Brooks. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the first down inside the 25.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Open space inside the 10. And he's going to take this all the way home. Jonathan Brooks, touchdown.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
Visitors 21, Broncos 3.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. They are facing an uphill climb early. Begin this drive with 1st and 10. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
1 quarter in the books in this AFC divisional playoff. 21-3 is the score. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment.
Here we go. Good.
Now a 2nd down throw for Fields. Right side, complete to Nakua. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd and 14.
Back to throw is Fields. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. The Broncos bringing out their punter. Now, fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They've opened up a big lead already, trying to put this one to bed maybe before halftime. Another drive starts here with 1st and 10. From the gun, Richardson. Samuel has it working the middle. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Richardson going to look to throw. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Odafe Owe bursting in and recording the sack.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. And that is incomplete. He was trying to hook up with Deebo Samuel that time. And that'll set up 4th down. Punt team out, ready to send this one away. The Broncos have Marvin Mims out for the return. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Broncos offense ready to take over once again. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. 1st down now. And he'll manage to get to the 33. Tyson Campbell there to make the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 33-yard line.
They'll go again with Swift. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. 3rd down and 9.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
To throw is Fields. He'll try and get there on the ground.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
Here's Tory Taylor now as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. The visitors' offense ready to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll motion over Samuel. They'll go play action. It's Richardson. This one caught by Lazard. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. To throw, it's Richardson. This throw left is complete with Judy. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch.
And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Anthony Richardson for the score. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
On the return, it's McKenzie. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Broncos offense ready to go as we give you a look at the current playoff race. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They go play action with Fields. He'll find his tight end, Gray, open downfield. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
That's good for a Denver Broncos.
Give up the middle with Swift. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 45-yard line.
Now, faking the give. He connects with Gray on that one. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throwing is Fields. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
They'll run straight ahead with Cook. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
I'll tell you what, Mike, this is a guy that you do not want to have to tackle in space. I mean, the footwork, the agility, the ability to go side to side and then still have the burst and explosiveness to pick up big yards. I mean, this guy is a handful.
And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Putting the tight end in motion. Off the play fake, it's Richardson. That is hauled in at the 5. And he will get into the end zone. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba has a touchdown.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the visitors stretch things out even further. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, it's McKenzie. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Broncos offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he'll move this forward out to the 29-yard line. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah in on the stop. Here's a 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
A run here with Swift. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it. 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here we go.
Fields. He's got his man. That's Boyd. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
Here we go, son. Do it.
Here's Fields. Got it into the hands of Mims. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Now Fields. He keeps it himself. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they take it to the 20-yard line with that one. So they come to the line for first down and 10. To throw is Fields. A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. He was looking for Marvin Mims there, and it'll bring up second down. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
And 10 yards to go.
Here we go, son. Oh.
Fields to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
A 30-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Broncos cut 3 off the lead, but they still face a sizable deficit.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The visitors' offense and Jackson Smith and Jigba ready to get back to work. They'll start out first down and 10. He's got his man downfield. It's Debo. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 71 yards. It is a touchdown. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
The score, visitors 42, Broncos 6.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, it's McKenzie. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The home team's offense ready to come back out for this next possession. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Fields. That's going to be caught by Gray. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. He'll look middle here, caught by Boyd. Here's first and 10. Fields. And he's not going to get away. They track him down. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. He's going to keep it himself. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down. Fields from the gun on third down. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. That finds Nakua along the sideline.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had...
Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession. So we are at halftime in this AFC divisional round matchup as we send you to Orlando to check in with the coach, Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. One of these two teams is going to move on to the conference championship. We'll get it back to you two in just a moment. But first, let's take a look ahead to tomorrow's other divisional round games in the AFC. And it looks like a good one, as it's going to be one heck of a battle, that's for sure. Meanwhile, in our game, we've got one half remaining to find out who goes on to the AFC title game. And to bring it your way, let's hand it back over to Mike Tirico. The highlights from the first half, all one-sided. This one got out of hand early, and now you have to wonder how these teams will approach this second half. Because this one's already close to being in the bag, if it's not already.
All right, Coach. Thank you. Two very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. On the return, it's McKenzie. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The home team's offense and quarterback Justin Fields make their way back out. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
And the Broncos, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's a give to Swift. And not a lot there. Only up to about the 41. Here's a 2nd and 9. Now, Fields. A quick slant caught by Boyd. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Here we go. All right.
Mims sent in motion here. He dives, and what a catch for the 1st down. That one good for 15 and a 1st down. 1st down. Fields. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7.
At the 35-yard line.
To throw is Fields. There's that man again, another catch. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Another Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Fields now to throw on 1st down. To the left side in the hands of Boyd. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 14-yard line.
2nd down, it's Fields. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive, and what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now. Truth be told, the tight end probably would have been better off dropping that ball, but let's talk about this corner. Not only diagnosing the play, but being physical enough to bring the big tight end down for a loss.
A 41-yard attempt.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Broncos will cut into that lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Now return coming from the 7. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And we show you some of the highlights, and there have been plenty to choose from. 3 touchdown passes and some other big-time throws as well. Certainly dialed in and on top of his game right throughout this one. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. Samuel has it working the middle. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly 1 play to get our answer.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. A big hole. And he will score. Adam Troutman for the touchdown. Using the tight end to get to the end zone. Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the visitors add on to their already sizable lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The home team's offense and DeAndre Swift set to get going again. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. All right.
They'll run out of the gun. It is Swift. And they'll bring him down around the 27-yard line. Brian Branch in on the tackle. 2nd down and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Fields now. He's going to run it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
He finds Mims. It's complete. 15-yard pickup there. Good for a Denver 1st down.
That's good for a Denver Broncos.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us. And right now,
and this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Here we go. All right.
Here's Swift. Open space to the 35. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down. So the big play gets him down close. And now it's first and goal.
Denver Broncos.
Throwing is Fields. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Justin Fields. Touchdown, Denver. Well, they get on the board. That pads the individual stats, makes mom and dad happy. But, Greg, we have seen stranger things. You never know.
Yeah, and I think the biggest thing right now, Mike, aside from the scoreboard, oftentimes in the NFL, you learn more about your team in moments like this than you do when everything's going well. So I think this coach is paying real close attention to which one of his guys are going to continue to fight.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. A return now from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. He'll push forward for about a yard. Alex Singleton, they're on the tackle. On the handoff, this is Cook. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Linebacker Ernest Jones ends that play. What can they do here on third down and 7? From the gun, Richardson. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Now, fair catch. He'll take it at about the 24-yard line. The home team's offense headed back to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with first and 10. Here's Fields. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. They'll work now on second and 4. Back to throw is Fields. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
And the big guys up front in the offensive line just continue to not be on the same page. And we've seen it time and time again here today. This pass rush remains one step ahead of them. And it's the quarterback who continues to pay the price.
1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. Fields to throw for it. Incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. They'll wind up giving the ball over on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
This team's offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. As we look back at some of the highlights in this one, you'll see a lot of them, Greg, coming from the passing game. They've done a nice job picking the defense apart.
Yeah, and I think that's the right way to say it. It hasn't necessarily been just a bunch of deep shots, a bunch of explosives. It's been more methodical. It's been precise. They've really been all over their execution, and this is about as close to a complete performance as you're going to see from any offense throughout the course of this season.
And he'll be taken down.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick, because that ball is coming out.
Ball is at the 8 for 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. Richardson. They're called in at the 2. And he's close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him short, put him down at the 1. Looking for that final yard. It's 3rd and goal. Richardson to throw. To the goal line and in. Jerry Jeudy. Touchdown. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Greg, in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Kick is good. Makes the score. Visitors 56. Broncos 16.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. And they'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Fields to throw. Catch made. That's Boyd. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. From the shotgun, it's Fields. Now he'll run it. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the 1st down. These hitch routes, they're usually just designed to pick up a few safe yards. An easy completion, get some rhythm for your quarterback. However, this time, he's able to make a little magic happen after the catch and turn it into something much bigger than even they were probably anticipating.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches. Fields. He's got his man. That's Boyd. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a different.
And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense just still seems to be one step ahead of them.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Fields. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
That's going to be out of bounds, no return. And the drive's going to start from just inside the 20-yard line. This offense and their wide receiver heading back onto the field. 1st and 10. This one appears to be safe in hand. It has been a clinical performance to this point. Now they'll try to finish up strong. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. Another try with Brooks. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll try and run it with Brooks. And he will take this up past the 30-yard line. That's going to be enough for a first down.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Brooks. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Here now, 3rd and 5. They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left. Off the play fake, it's Richardson. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. We're about ready now for the punt. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Broncos offense ready to get back at it. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. He connects with Gray on that one. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Catch number 7 so far in this one, and a first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now Fields. Off he goes.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
That's going to be caught by Gray. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive. I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Fields on 2nd and 10. Nakua snags it over the middle. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
Fields now on 2nd down. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. To throw is Fields. Throw across his body is complete. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
Anytime you have a running back like this, it's more about just how many ways can you get the ball in his hand. He's had a great game today so far on the ground. Now they're starting to find ways to get him the ball through the air, and That is a handful for any defense.
Sanders' kick is good. And the Broncos cut 3 off the lead, but they still face a sizable deficit. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. And a nice run. Get them about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. So it's a win for our visitors. They are able to do something that not easy to do. Get a win away from home in the playoffs. For their troubles, they've got a date next Sunday in the conference championship game. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. From Denver, good night, everybody.